The town of Kalmar is creating a community vitalization plan to guide future changes along downtown's Main Street, also known as 50th Avenue or Highway 39. In 2020, the town of Kalmar initiated the Community Vitalization Plan project based on the identified need to inspire change within the downtown core. The purpose of the project is to explore what is possible along downtown's Main Street, generally between 47th Street and 51st Street. The Community Vitalization Plan will be based on input from the community, municipal leadership, and stakeholders such as Alberta Transportation and the Community Vitalization Task Force Committee. The CVP will identify possible improvements to community spaces, including sidewalks, intersections, building facades, parks, and open spaces. The Community Vitalization Plan will make recommendations on priority initiatives to determine which will occur in the short, medium, and long term, and will be used to determine the next steps needed to see individual initiatives through to completion. The main goal of the project is to guide the creation of a vibrant downtown for residents, businesses, and visitors alike, and to inspire positive change throughout the community. The project work began in summer 2020, and the final community vitalization plan will be complete in spring 2021. The project has 3 phases, and each phase has an opportunity for community involvement. We are currently in the second phase of the project, beginning the second series of public engagement activities. The project team recognizes the value of hosting in-person engagement events to hear from the community directly. However, due to the COVID-19 situation and current health and safety recommendations, we have been limited to socially distanced and online engagement activities. The team recognizes that at times there may be barriers for individuals to participate online, and therefore we have tried to provide a range of activities, including installations throughout downtown where comments can be written directly on boards, or by providing hard copies of surveys when requested. These hard copies are available through the town office. The first opportunity for the community to provide input on the Community Vitalization Plan occurred in September 2020. There were 2 Community Vitalization Task Force Committee meetings, 6 interactive boards that were installed in downtown, which resulted in over 200 ideas, and an online survey which had 47 responses. We heard from the community that the strengths of downtown Kalmar are the people, the unique destinations, and the character. The people are the current residents and business owners who will benefit the most from and will have the most impact on the future success of the Community Vitalization Plan. The unique destinations are what make Kalmar great and why visitors and new residents are attracted to Kalmar. The small town character of downtown is defined by the planted flowers, the brick buildings and historic facades, the heritage light posts, the clock tower, and the murals that celebrate the town's history. The town told us that the weaknesses of downtown are the condition, the traffic, and the underutilized spaces along Main Street. Narrow sidewalks and clutter unintentionally create barriers for pedestrians. Traffic along 50th Avenue is busy and fast, which creates an unsafe and unwelcoming environment for pedestrians. Some uses along 50th Avenue are not compatible with a Main Street feel. These are industrial uses, vacant lots, and vacant buildings. Building from the strengths and weaknesses, the community identified several opportunities. These are to build on the identity of Main Street through initiatives such as facade improvements and murals, to create a complete community by increasing the range of services and amenities, to enhance pedestrian safety and experience through improvements to sidewalks, crosswalks, intersections, and lighting, to invite and retain visitors by creating an environment with gateway features, signage, active store frontages, and spaces to host community events, to improve the business environment by creating new uses for underused land and buildings, expanding business hours, and protecting parking, and to expand beautification initiatives with new street trees and landscaped areas. The feedback received from the community during phase 1 was used to create the following draft vision. Downtown Kalmar is a downtown that draws people in. The heart of downtown, Kalmar's Main Street, is a place where people feel comfortable to walk, explore thriving local businesses, and enjoy inviting public spaces. It is a lively and welcoming place that serves daily needs, hosts community events, and celebrates the small town character of Kalmar. To achieve the vision, the principles of walkable and safe, beautiful public spaces, inviting residents and visitors, a variety of destinations, character of place, and supporting local small businesses will guide the creation of recommendations that will be included in the Community Vitalization Plan. A detailed summary of the feedback can be found in the Phase 1 Engagement Summary Outcomes Report, which is available on the project webpage on the Town of Kalmar website. We are now in the second phase of the project, and we have begun the second series of engagement activities. We are exploring the question of what is possible for downtown Kalmar and looking for feedback from the community on the draft concept options for downtown. Draft concept options have been developed for 5 different areas within downtown Kalmar. Each area shows possible improvements along Main Street to improve the public realm, including sidewalks, streets, intersections, parks, and open spaces. Each of these concepts are intended to illustrate what might be possible. Further details, such as the level of change to intersections, will need final approval by the town and Alberta Transportation. Other technical studies will be needed prior to final designs being confirmed. Woodland Park and 51st Street intersection. At the west end of downtown at 51st Street and the entrance to Woodland Park is the first design concept option area. Major improvements include a gateway feature that welcomes and signifies entrance into downtown, a newly designed seating area at the entrance of the park, and a new pedestrian crossing from Woodland Park to 51st Street on the north side of 50th Avenue. Other potential improvements are widened sidewalks and curb extensions at the crossing, wayfinding signage to provide directions for pedestrians to other walkable destinations, new boulevard and shade trees, and improvements to the parking area on the north side of 50th Avenue to support a safer pedestrian experience along the sidewalk. 50th Street intersection and Pocket Park. At the intersection of 50th Avenue and 50th Street, major improvements include upgrades to the intersection, including potential signalization for traffic and crossings for pedestrians with curb extensions, and the addition of a new small park behind the Zirka Ukrainian Performers Center and Senior Center. This park supports outdoor programming opportunities for these two facilities and will be a new space to be used by neighboring residents. Next to the park is a small area for surface parking to support small businesses within downtown. Other improvements include widened sidewalks, wayfinding signage, pedestrian scaled lighting, and new boulevard trees. 49th Street Civic Streetscape. The 49th Street intersection is imagined as a new civic streetscape with the addition of colored pavers, boulevard trees, and parallel on-street parking both north and south of 50th Avenue. This is where community events such as farmers markets can be held outdoors in the summer. If not needed by the town, the old fire hall to the north has the potential to be converted into an indoor market space or a new commercial space with a restaurant or microbrewery, and will feature outdoor seating areas along the street and alley. Improvements along the alley include repaving to create an improved connection to 48th Street to the west for pedestrians and vehicles. Upgrades to the intersection, including curb extensions at 50th Avenue and 49th Street, are designed to support safer and more convenient crossing for pedestrians at all four corners. This provides more convenient access to businesses on either side of the street. Other potential changes along 50th Avenue include widened sidewalks where needed and the addition of street furniture and seating areas. Mixed-use redevelopment site. Currently a vacant lot, this property is owned by the town of Kalmar. The site is imagined to be redeveloped as a mixed-use building featuring at-grade commercial, residential above, and parking in the back. The development has a new outdoor public plaza, which functions as a seating area for businesses operating within the building. A north-south connection through the plaza provides a direct link from 50th Street to downtown for pedestrians and cyclists. In front of the site, potential changes along 50th Avenue include widened sidewalks where needed, wayfinding signage, and pedestrian scaled lights. On-street parallel parking will be maintained to continue to support businesses along Main Street. 47th Street Gateway. At the east end of downtown is the 47th Street Gateway. Like the west end of downtown, this area will have a gateway feature to signal entry into downtown's core. Other major improvements are upgrades to the intersection, including curb extensions, landscaping, and new parallel parking areas. Like the other concepts, other potential changes include widened sidewalks where needed, pedestrian scaled lighting, and wayfinding signage.